Bah, 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 bah. Blessed love, love, love. It is day 3 of my year of Rakea, Rossum, Blossom. Yeah, Rossum would have been just fine. It's day 3, and I didn't post yesterday. My day 2. It was a day of silence for me. I had a conversation that I've been avoiding having. I finally had it yesterday. And then after that, I felt free. Because I knew this was coming, but I avoided taking those action steps. And I can relate that to many things in my life where I know better, but I don't do better. I know better, but I don't act on it. And I mean, it was so bad, me avoiding this conversation. I just stopped answering this person's phone call, stopped texting them back. They really didn't text me back, but they really didn't text me all that much. But after our last conversation, I'm just like, yeah, I finally got tired of being tired. And I know that when I set myself up for success through who I'm talking to on a day-to-day, weekly, monthly basis, that's setting me up for my goals. I don't want to talk to anybody that doesn't respect themselves, doesn't respect boundaries, doesn't respect me, doesn't listen. It's not working towards a clean life, a sober life. Can't talk to drunk and high people. I'm not drunk. I don't get drunk. I don't get high. Me trying to have conversations with drunk and high people, I'm annoyed. My energy is being drained because I don't want to talk about nothing. I want to talk about goals. I want to talk about betterment. I want to talk about achievement and solutions. I don't want to just sit there and talk nonsense. It lowers my IQ. It lowers my IQ significantly, and it drains my energy significantly. I just remember when this person would call, just like instantly, I would instantly just feel all my good energy that I got that day just gone. And I remember that I'm actually the positivity in their life. It's not the other way around. So I'm thinking I'm losing something, but they're actually losing something. Because I'm the only one that bigged you up. One of the few people willing to pour into you without expecting anything but the minimum basic level. Then you show it to other people. And then I notice the way that you treat certain people and you don't do what you actually say that you do. You're not being who you say you're being. And I don't want to be around, talk to people like that, because you are the top 7, top 5 people that you spend the most time with and talk to. And I don't want to be like that. And I'm so serious. So Happy New Year. I'm starting my new year now. I blocked so many people. Okay, I didn't have that many people to block. So that made it easier because I've been blocking them throughout my life. But I just removed, like completely removed. And I know some people have some qualms about, oh, don't block them. I've tried that. No, I've tried that. It doesn't work. I need to block them. I don't know what you need to do, but I know I need to block them. Because having access to me is a privilege. Really and truly. Having access to me is really and truly a privilege. And I thought it was the other way around. But I am really the gem. I am really the light. So I'm seeing my value and I'm quadrupling it. I'm 100 timesing it. And on top of that, my day 2 was so peaceful. After I did this so-called hard conversation, I thought I was gonna be hurt and I thought I was gonna cry, but I didn't. I was just so relieved. So that was my day 2. I'm doing 28 days mono meal of grapes while working out. And first day I did light workout. Second day I did light workout. Today I spread it on thick. I laid it down heavy. I did weightlifting, full body. I did yoga. I did a run. And I'm feeling good. So far so good. So day 3. Day 3. One thing I'm noticing is I did not use the bathroom yesterday, and I did not use the bathroom today. I'm only eating one thing. What's going on? What's going on? I'm only eating one meal and drinking coconut water. What's going on? Something's going on. Body's intelligent, must know something I don't know. Tell me, please. Ooh, feels so good. Feel just so much lighter. And I've been doing fasting. I've been attempting being fully raw for over 4+ years now. And what I noticed when I am raw is that it affects my daughter. It affects my little one. It affects my habibi. It literally affects everything because I am literally the center. I'm at the heart of everything. And my health is literally everybody else's health. If mine is down and I'm moody and don't have emotional poise and I'm not physically fit and I'm not physically able to do things, then it literally affects my family. My daughter's so funny. She gets her funny from me. And she said, when I was starting and stopping being fully raw, going back to cooked foods, I would tell her, this isn't healthy, that isn't healthy. And then a week or a month later, or a couple months or whatever, of me saying something is not healthy, and then I would buy it and give it to her. Imagine how confusing that is for a child, because they're like, okay, you saying one thing but doing another. Can I really trust this person's word? And now I can literally see how trust is broken at an early age. From our parents, from people that we truly trusted. Like, I don't want to lose her trust. I don't want to lose her trust. Because I know she's going to remember. It's going to be like almost like a muscle memory for her. And I'm going to try to rebuild it at a late age, when it's too late. Like, this is the rebuilding process. This is the time I need to rebuild that trust, because she trusts me so much and I don't want to lose that. I want to have the best relationship with my daughter, with my future children. I want them to be able to trust me And it starts now. She's three and a little bit. She's 3.3 months now. And she's so intuitive. She's so aware of things. She's so brilliant. That's why I'm so focused on keeping her busy in the right way. You know, only watching educational things if I give her the phone. And then I'm watching them with her. And I'm pausing it, boop, every 5 minutes. And we're talking about the episode. Okay, what did you learn here? And then it starts to help her retain the information that she's watching. And she's just not just there blindly watching things. You know, we do lots of puzzles and we just play with all kinds of things that are good for her brain development at this age. And she's catching on. Like, she's learning the violin right now. That is the hardest instrument to learn. It doesn't have frets. And in order to get a proper sound, you have to be very strategic and you have to think about a lot of elements. Your posture, you know, and the way you're holding the bow. You know, it's so many things. And I'm challenging her brain now because imagine if she can master hard things at an early age, whether she never be a soloist violinist. That's not the point. That's not the point of me teaching her violin. It's to teach her that she can do hard things. Because in life, there will be plenty of hard things for her to overcome. So I'm really strategic about everything, and I'm very intentional. And if I'm consistent in my area, if I'm consistent as a role model, if I'm consistent as her mother, then that will teach her to be like me. Because right now she's just mocking everything I do. She's following me around everywhere. You know, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so majority of her being, of her attitudes, of her emotions is going to be from my being, my emotions, how I handle situations. So I need to be in the best mental health if I want her to have great mental health. And she remembers things. She remembers. She was like, we went to Sprouts the other day and we got the True Love pizza brand. It's like gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, allergen-free. It's literally just made of vegetables. But it's a pizza. And I put the sauce, and we're grabbing it from the store and riding back home. And she says, but Mom, pizza's not healthy. And we're like, she's right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, after this is it. But she remembers things. And, sunflies. She remembers things. And I don't want her to remember Mommy being an inconsistent person who pretty much lies. Or, oh, you only eat things when you want them and I can't have them when I want them. Like, imagine how frustrating is that's for a person. Imagine how frustrating that is for a person. Even if it's a little person, like, children are people. I don't think some adults realize that this is a real person just like you. And we have to treat them the way we want to be treated, because they are people and that stuff affects them. I never got whoopings. I never got spankings. And I tell a lot of people that, and the first thing they say is, oh, that's why you're so whatever. And then I'm thinking, in what situation outside of abuse is that ever okay? Please let me know what job, what interview, before you even got the job, has someone put their hands on you. I'll wait. Never. Only in an abusive situation. And the reason my mother said she would never do that to me is because that happened to her. And it wasn't for anything. No reason. That's abuse. She said she wasn't going to abuse her daughter, and she didn't. And I'm not abusing mine. There's so many articles and studies that are done on these things, how that affects children as they grow older. And yeah, I'm not being a part of the problem, I'm being part of the solution. So me being in this raw vegan lifestyle, day 3 out of umpteenth attempts, it's been 4+ years I've been trying this. And I tried it the free way. I tried it the free way. And then I got the cheap paid way. Then I got the barter way. And now it's just time to invest in me. I don't want to wait until something breaks. I don't want to wait until it's the last option. I don't want to wait until something devastating happens. Preventative. Prevention is better than cure. I don't want to have to go through it. So my day 3, all I gotta say is I'm kind of used to the first half. The first half for me is not the issue. I would say it's probably by the second week. The second week is when I'm starting to decline. That's when I need a pick-me-up. That's when I need some coaching. That's when I need some guidance and honesty and people to hold me accountable. And that's why I made the investment for my health. And I'm not asking anybody around me to understand or get it. I'm just asking that you just respect what I'm doing. Don't try to sabotage me. I already had a conversation. Like, I am not cooking. It's gonna sabotage me. I can't go out to eat because I'm not gonna order a salad. I was lying to myself. I'll just have a salad. I could just have a salad. Just put some extra avocados on there for me. I'll bring my own dressing. I'm not there yet. One day I absolutely will be, where I'm very strong, I'm very stern, and I'm unshakable. But I have to be honest, I'm not there yet, and that is okay. I am okay with that. I just want to feel amazing. The run I just did 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, actually, I ran, and I was eating a lot of starch. Noodle, plant-based vegetable noodle, of course, but noodle, potatoes, and I tried to run, and my knees were so stiff. Like, it literally hurt to run. So I gave my body time. Yesterday and the day before, I took it easy. But today I ran. Oh, my knees felt so much better. It felt so good. I weightlifted. I did 3 sets of 20. 3 sets of 20. And I did 5 different exercises. My goal, I only made it to 3. I only made it to 3 sets. My goal was actually to do 5 sets of 20. That was my goal. But it's really day 1 again. So I'm expecting, me not getting my goals, but I just felt so fluid. Like, I was able to just be so nice and fluid with everything. There wasn't no stiff pains, and I didn't even need a quick recovery. I didn't need a long recovery, I had a quick recovery in between my sets. I was like, oh, I feel good. Breathing is on point. Oh man, I used to have such bad coughing at night because I was eating plant-based cheese. Even the very, very, very expensive one. Even when I tried to make my own plant-based cheese, it would bring on this congestion in my chest, and it would only come out at night, I guess when my body's fully relaxed and detoxing itself. Ugh. And I haven't had that. I haven't been coughing at night, but I also wake up and I also would wake up and I couldn't fall back asleep. That has been happening now only when I'm not fully raw. Also, when I eat salts, I can't control my bladder. There's somebody walking there. Also, when I eat things with salts, I can't hold my bladder. Incontinence. I'm like, no. I'm eating chickpeas and stuff, and my eyes start to get itchy. My throat gets itchy. My skin gets itchy right after I eat beans, like immediately. Any type of bean. And then my eyes will get this film over it, and I'm like having a hard time seeing. And this is after me, being raw for a week, being raw for a month, 2 months. Oh, then I'd go transition to high raw. Well, let me try high raw. Maybe I can do high raw. Fruits morning, fruits afternoon, plant-based meal at night. No. Okay, plant-based meal for lunch, fruits in the morning, fruits at night. No. Plant-based meal in the morning, fruits for the rest of the day. No. All raw. Raw is life. Raw is life. 1% of people in the world are plant-based. I think that might have increased, honestly. But 1% of people in the world are plant-based vegan. They don't eat any animal products. Everything is derived from a plant. They don't eat anything with eyes. That's the definition of plant-based or vegan. There's a lot of confusion because vegetarian should really mean that you don't eat animals, because vegetarian, I don't know who created this egg and cheese and fish stuff. But that's the little difference right there. 1% of people are vegan, plant-based. 0.0001% are raw vegans and frugivores. Even though I agree that we as humans can adapt and evolve to eat certain things, but this is the best. This is the best from what I've seen and experienced so far. I already know my goal is to need more, eat less, so I can really be the light and transition at will, incarnate at will. Whew. That's my goal. I don't know what it's gonna be called. I don't even think it's gonna be called breatharian. It might be called lightitarian. I'll be a lightitarian. I'm just a beam of light walking around, traversing the universe. All right, day 3 is wrapped up. I would love to take a nice cassiolata bath right now, but I don't have any cassiolata. The liver herb, the liver cleanse. Love to just soak, but I guess a shower will have to do. So I'm wrapping up day 3 with a walk. I have a therapy session coming up soon tonight. So I'll be talking to my therapist, and that's my day 3. Whew. I'm glad you are Until tomorrow, see you.